Thy name shall be called no more Jacob, but Israel, for you have striven with God and with men, and travailed. This is definitely prophetic and unraveling right before your eyes. If you do not know Jesus as your personal Savior, I would encourage you to get right with Him quickly.
What else? What about the word prepare? I felt the Lord felt He put that on my mind at one point. Lord, are you telling me to prepare? What are you saying to me? So I went and looked. Prepare. It's this word. Prepare. So let's put it in there. And prepare. And now that we're congested, it's hard for me to see. Nope, I see it right here in the yellow. Prepare runs right here. Touches star. Prepare. And here as well, running through the comet. And let's confirm that. I might have to change the color so you can see that. Okay, let's change the colors. See if it's a little more clear now. See the word running through? Prepare. And now this one's light. It's hard to see it. Prepare. Now it's getting kind of confusing, so bear with me. There's a lot of words here. I will go through them in just a minute and let you know everything that's there. Now, in the other table that I have, it talks about this comet breaking into pieces. It says, "I will tear into pieces," crush, with words to that effect. And we know that comets are temperamental. Velocity and gravity is the enemy of a comet. It will tear them and rip them apart. That's what happened. The comet Schumacher leaving 9. It broke up into 21 pieces and impacted Jupiter back in the 90s. I suspect the same thing is going to happen to this one. This is going to be a very significant event, folks. So let's put clear. I think that's how that's not what I want. Crush. And here's what comes up. Let's see. Right here. It says crush, tear to pieces, shred, or mangle. Okay? It's a verb. We're going to put that word in right there. So we have shin. Alright, I'm going to take out everything that's obscuring it, so now it's getting confusing. I'm going to leave in, here's the word, it's there 4 times. Let me remove some of the other stuff. We know it's there, so you're just seeing me taking it out so we can see this other stuff that's come up. So I'm going to do that. We're going to clean it up just a little bit. Got one of -1, 243, -244, and a -1180. Now look at this. To crush or I will tear to pieces runs right through Comet. And that's not the only word that run through there just a minute ago, remember? Here it is again, running through the other groups of words, which was ISON, Harbinger, Messiah. There's several words that were over here, okay? Remember? Here it is right here. I will tear it to pieces. Right? Here it is again, and it's in a negative skip, which means it's backwards. It's running backwards right here, right? And here it is again here, running right here in the purple. Right here. I will tear to pieces 4 times in this text. How about terror or alarm or fear? That was the next word. It's Aleph, Yod, Mem. Okay. Do you see what just came up? All of those combinations, and we're going to see how many times it's there. It's there 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 times. Okay. Terror, fear, or alarm. To be alarmed. 6 times. Look at here. Talk about running through the words. Be alarmed. Fear, terror. Here. It's here. Check this out. Isn't that amazing? It's intertwined with NASA. It's NASA and fear, alarm, or terror is encoded in NASA. It kind of gets it confusing at a point. You see what I'm saying? You're running here again here 6 times. Now the Comet of 1680, they suspect that this is a fragment of the Comet of 1680, that it's broke apart. Now the Comet in the other table that I've referenced definitely breaks apart. It actually says, I will break into pieces, I will break apart. So let's look for that here. We're going to put in the word for break apart. It's right here. And here again, actually let's look and see where everywhere it is. There twice, so I showed you both. Break apart. I will break apart. Alright? You see where I'm going with this? So the next thing I put in there was consuming fire or burning fire. Let's clean it up again so you can see if it comes up. We're just going to take out everything that I just put in. And then what we'll do, folks, when I'm finished, is I'll put everything back, and you can see how densely and tight the matrix is. And you decide for yourself if it's talking about a comet. Alright, we're just looking at 2012 S1. Alright, is burning fire, consuming fire there? Burning fire, and that's not the spelling I used. We went with, I think it was consuming fire. Let's try that. Consuming fire. Burning. And this is a different use. That's how it was. Burning, fire, consuming, conflagration. Alright, here's the word. And this one was what was there. Here it is. We're going to put that in. Here it is. once, and very lightly, you can't see the letters, it's here as well. I'll go and change the color on that so you can see burning fire, consuming fire is what we were looking up. See the conjunctions there? Now I'm going to go back and put everything back in there. That was there. And this is roughly 15 or 16 terms, some of them multiple times, so that's why there's so many. Right, and this is our access term. We already have that there. And there's our table. Comet 2012 S1 ISON with everything I've found so far. Impressive.
Thy name shall be called no more Jacob, but Israel, for you have striven with God and with men, and travailed. This is definitely prophetic and unraveling right before your eyes. If you do not know Jesus as your personal Savior, I would encourage you to get right with Him quickly.